The internet is the weirdest place in the entire world. Now, you could be stuck in some dungeon. You could be in some absolute horrible place, but the internet just trumps it all. I swear to God, it does. Now, I've never been in those horrible places like some dungeon in, I don't know, deep, dark depths of the ocean or I don't know where. But the internet trumps all. Why? Because there are people out there that truly believe what they think and truly believe what they type. I wouldn't say because they would never say that when they're in front of people. But at the same time, I'd like to welcome you to episode 37, I think it is now, of Formcast. Thank you for listening. Yesterday, was a wild day on the internet for myself and Twitter. I don't want to give much light to it, though. I want to bring it up, not in detail. I won't even talk about what happened to me. But I want to bring it up in the fact that having an online presence means fighting every single day to make sure that your truth is heard in whatever manner you want it to be heard. But also that others try not to be persuaded by accusations, false accusations most times, but all a bunch of BS that can be easily typed out on a keyboard and hit post to, I don't know what, try and ruin people, try and bring attention to themselves, whatever it might be. I've been going through a lot of changes, and I talked about this recently. I actually posted a tweet about how I've been out of a relationship for a handful of months now, and it was something that's very private, has nothing to do with the streaming internet world, and I decided not to obviously announce it, but I feel like now, because people are claiming that I'm in some relationship, that I needed to clarify somehow. Now, I wasn't expecting this, but that post hit over 40,000 views on Twitter. I don't know why. I'm not sure what pushed it, but here we are. Now, I think it comes to say that I've had all that stress of all these things, and as I'm recording this, just a few hours before this, you'll probably listen to this the day after I recorded or the day after. Made a really hard decision to give my previous partner the dog we had. And I think, as silly as it sounds, like I just given her a dog, whatever. There's a dog that was purchased by me and for certain reasons, and you grow attached to these animals and they become family. So it's really, really difficult. So on top of all that, the internet decided today, or I should say one person decided, that it'd be a good day to try and bring, I don't know, negativity my way. And unfortunately for them, and fortunately for me, it seems to have twisted itself around on them. And a lot of people came out and supported me, which is nice to see for once when being attacked on the internet. I've had it happen many times before, and I've had a lot of people leave. I've had a lot of people question me. I've had a lot of people not actually question me and ask questions to clarify things, but more so just make their own judgment calls off of whatever the heck they read on the internet. I feel like that rule that I always tell my dad, don't believe everything you hear on the internet or see on the internet, would apply to most, but apparently it doesn't. Only 65 and up need to be told that, apparently. Throughout all this lately, finalizing things, closing a chapter that was 6 years long, giving up a lot, including my dog. Sounds silly, but it's really not. Has been very difficult. You try and just kind of push it away and all that kind of stuff. So this episode is very much so a real episode. But then to go to bed with all these things happening on the internet and then wake up to it all, and then all day long people sending you screenshots, and I can't see any of it because the person that attacks me blocks me, of course, so I can't actually, speak for myself in any way on the actual posts, but it looks like other people did that for me, which is awesome to see. But I think it brings up a good thought. that there is so much more to life than the internet, to Twitter, to people you will never meet, to people that don't mean anything. There is so much more than giving energy to things that really do not, and I write that in capital letters if I'm writing it right now, matter. There is nothing in the world that could bring me to care about what anybody on the internet says. This has been this way for years. The internet's been around for a minute, guys. I don't know if you knew this, but it's been around for a hot minute. And ever since its creation, people have become keyboard warriors, the cyberbullying, the attacking, the I know you, so I'm going to post about you, but I don't actually know you, and I don't know everything about you, and I don't know your truth, and I don't know your side of things, and I don't know who you are, but I'm going to post about you, I'm going to attack you. I see this daily. People are tagging each other, saying this and saying that when they've never even met, and they probably won't ever meet. The internet is wild. The internet is absolutely chaotic. Social media platforms, just like Twitter, create this social circle of individuals who, not sure if they dub themselves the internet sheriffs or something, but feel it is their need to call people out, to attack, to post things and this and that, even when it doesn't make sense. They'll believe what they say, they believe what they think. I don't know if it's narcissism or whatever the heck it's called, but people will do that. And then it's up to other people to read and to formulate their own opinion about it. The crazy thing is, most times people won't ask, what is this about? Most times people will just judge, formulate their opinion, and call it a day. Which is scary, because if I see something about someone I know, the immediately first thing that I'm going to be doing, messaging them if it's something that actually needs to be messaged about, and asking the story if they wish to share. But it's the internet, and the internet is wild. It is chaotic. Most days, as a full-time content creator, I wish I could delete the internet. I wish I didn't need it. I wish I didn't need social media. I wish that I could be as successful as I am without being consistently active on Twitter and TikTok and YouTubes. Maybe just me, my stream, and my podcast. But I don't think that it would be okay for me to succumb to the negativities of the internet just because they are present. Just like in life, when there's obstacles and there's struggles, instead of running away from them, we tackle them. We face them head on forward and we surpass them. I encourage you to do the same with the internet, with social media, with people out there that just say whatever the heck they want and for some reason save screenshots of 2 years ago and think it's relevant. But just be careful, because the internet is wild. It is chaotic. Now, I'm not entirely sure what is in store for my future. Looking for housing, getting rid of my dog, closing a chapter that was very serious in my life, going from being a stepfather to not being a stepfather at all. Makes me sad. But it would make me sadder to ruminate, to sit in the past, and to live in the past, when the past does not dictate my future, but what I do today dictates my future. So, I guess this quick episode, and I say quick, it's probably about 10 minutes long, is that things will happen in life where you can't control things, and things need to then be taken control of. You need to take control of certain things and make them happen to move forward, to get past something, to surpass something, to, move an obstacle out of your way to move forward. The internet can take that away from you. It can bog you down. It can slow you down. It can destroy you. But all those things only happen if you let it. And today, I didn't let it. And I'm proud of that. Because when this is your job and your livelihood depends on a social presence, on a way of speaking, a way of being, it is scary as ever, my friends. I wish you good luck on that internet thing. It's wild and it's chaotic. But if it wasn't for the internet, then you wouldn't be listening to this now, would you? So thank you. And catch you next time. Cheers.